Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick and easy makeup look that even you can do at home. So let's get started. First I'm going to use my Fresh Rose Floral Toner just because my face feels a little bit greasy and oily, so I'm just going to wipe it off. And I'm also going to use my Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment because my lips are feeling a little dry. So as a primer, I'm going to use an egg, and I'm just going to crack it right here. Ugh, it's a tough egg. So we're just going to grab a little of the egg whites and just put that all over our skin. And you want to make sure you get it on your eyelids because when you put your eyeshadow on, it's going to act as a primer for your eyeshadow as well. So you just want to make sure you blend that down on your neck and just blend that in. So for foundation, I'm going to use this Philadelphia Original Cream Cheese. My skin is really pale, so I think this will match it really well. You just want to grab a small amount. You don't want to cake it on. You just want a small amount just to kind of blur out all your flaws. Yeah, I think that color looks really nice. Now I know you're thinking, well, that makes your skin look really oily, but you know, once we put the rest of our makeup on, it's just gonna give it a nice glow. Usually I use a beauty blender to blend in my foundation, but as most of you probably know, beauty blenders can be quite expensive. So I have a less expensive alternative that you can use. It's just a nice piece of bread. You just want to crunch it up into a ball like this. And you can use a little bit of the egg yolk just to weten it up. Make sure you just kind of let it soak in. And you just blend it in. This will kind of mattify your skin as well, so it's not as oily and shiny looking. Perfect. Now if you get a little bit of breadcrumbs on, it's okay, you can just eat it later. Now to set my foundation, I'm going to use a nice translucent powder. I'm just going to use some icing sugar, and I'm just going to use my brush, dip it in, and set it. The great thing about all these products I'm using today is they're all natural. So no chemicals, nothing in it. They're all edible. You may not want to eat them, but at least if you put some makeup on and you get hungry a little bit later, you have something. You just lick your lips, lick your face. You want to make sure you get that powder on your eyes. Excellent. Now we're going to contour our face, so I'm going to use the Fry's Cocoa powder here. You can use any powder. This is just my favorite brand. You don't necessarily have to use this one. Any cocoa powder you have at home will work just as good. And we're going to use the same brush. Usually you can have different brushes for each product, but I just want to save time and save brushes as well. Like, you don't want to dirty all your brushes every time you do your makeup. So I'm going to use the same brush and dip a little bit of cocoa powder and contour. And you want to make sure you put some on your forehead just to bronze it up a little bit. Then you can contour your jaw just to slim down that turkey neck if you have one. And you just want to make sure you just keep blending. Now sometimes you might get a little bit of fallout on the bottom of your cheeks. You just want to go back with your translucent powder, the icing sugar, and just kind of blend that out a little bit better. Now if you want to contour your nose, you can use just a smaller brush And use that cocoa powder. And you can use your fingers just to blend that in a little bit better. Yeah, I think that works really well. Like my nose looks really thin and narrow now. Now for eyes. I'm going to use that same cocoa powder just to put on the outer corners of my eyes. And then I'm just going to blend that into the crease. Then on the actual eyelid, I'm going to use this beautiful yellow color. This is saffron. Just going to damp a little bit on my brush and put that all over the lid. Oh yeah, that is really beautiful. That is such a beautiful, beautiful color. Now to give my eyes a little bit of a sparkle, I'm going to use this beautiful sparkly cake mix. And I'm going to use that brush and just put that all over the eyelids as well. Just gives it a really nice shimmer. And you can pack on as much as you want. I think this eye looked really nice with that packed on color, so I'm just going to put a little bit more here. For blush, I'm going to use this Happy Booster Rose blush here. I know it isn't as good quality as some of the product I've already used, but you just have to use what you have at home. Yes, that color is so beautiful. It's perfection. Now for highlight, I'm going to use this nice silver sparkle cake mix. So I'm just going to use my fingers just to give it a nice highlight here. And you just want to blend it in. Yes, that highlight. So gorge. And we'll do the other side as well. You want to do a little bit on the bridge of your nose and the tip, and a little bit on the cupid's bow. Beautiful, and you can just kind of put it all over just to give that extra summer glow. Perfect. This look is turning out so well. So lastly, for lips, I'm going to go with a nice bright red, and I'm going to use this new product that I got. It's the Heinz Tomato Ketchup and a vibrant, beautiful red. Because I don't have an actual lip applicator, I'm just going to use the tools that I have on my fingers. And I just want to use a little bit. I love this color. It has such a nice gloss to it. That looks really, really beautiful. And of course, you can't forget your eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with another product that isn't as good as the products I've obviously been using, because these ones are just perfect quality. I am going to go in with this Full Lash Bloom CoverGirl mascara. And you just want to put a light coat on the eyes, just to give it that nice natural look. Alright guys, this is the end look. It turned out really, really good. It came out a lot better than I expected. A lot of these products I haven't used before. Actually, I haven't used any of these products before, and I think they turned out really good. Especially this nice red ketchup gloss. It is perfection. And the highlight, like, this is beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this look. Thanks for watching.
You want to be a little bit careful because it will break really easily and splash it all over your eye. I'm going to put... Ow! You just want to be very careful that you don't get it in your eyes because it will burn. Ugh, this ketchup tastes disgusting. This actually works really nice for a highlight. Like, I'm actually really impressed with the highlight. Like, this is such a beautiful highlight, legit. Like, it came out a lot better than I expected.